Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Nottingham. It's very cold. The Arctic blast is upon us. So today we're going to freeze our balls and our ovaries off together. Because as you know, Great Britain, when it gets hot, it's not like other places. It's stifling. And that when it gets cold with that wet wind chill, it's testicle-removingly cold. Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, this is the Wilford Suspension Bridge, built in 1906 over the River Trent. The same one that, funnily enough, goes through Stoke-on-Trent. Trent being an absolute 100% shithole. Check it out on my channel. Just type in Stoke-on-Trent, Charlie Veitch. So we leave the bridge, we come along the River Trent, and look at this here on Balmoral Avenue. There is a floodgate. First of all, the wall. And the floodgate, I was looking at it saying, what is that? So obviously you swing these bad boys, you snap these lips shut, and boom. No entry for water. And this house next to it, it's so Nottingham. Don't know why it's Nottingham, it just feels like a quintessential Nottingham house here on the river. And across there you've got something the British love, a war memorial. Dulce et decorum est pro patria mori. Nottingham viewers will be like, yeah, Charlie, tell us where you are. Here's where I am, right here, by the bin which has got a child on it. A child on it saying, this stinks. It'd be like, Charlie, why are you in West Bridgford? Why are you not in scummy Neo-Johannesburg, Nottingham city centre? Well, I'm probably saving that for when I get Frederick back as bodyguard. Won't be long. But I'm worried that my channel's become a doomer channel. Have I become a doomer? Have I allowed my cynicism and anger to get the better of me, where I'm addicted to violence and hate and anger? Am I making the country worse? Maybe. There's good shekels, though, in conflict, but there's also stability and happiness in looking at nicer things. So let's look at nicer things. You know, I love my 4 children. Just wanted to add that. I love my 4 children. I'm approaching the big 1930s, it looks like, built Nottinghamshire County Council. Now, American viewers, international viewers. Nottingham, eh? Sheriff of Nottingham, Robin Hood. Yeah, you're spot on. And a very sad banner saying foster children. Don't know if they've got a particular problem with people abandoning children here in Nottingham, but it's a malaise. People's nihilism, people's lack of Christianity, people's addiction to drugs to cope with personal anxiety and loss and feelings of existential dread. Or whatever, you might just make a mistake or be a bad person, I don't know. Anyway, enough about fostering. Welcome to the big 1930s, it looks like. And it says there in Latin, Sapienter Proficiens, which in my not very good Latin means something like, to know is to be proficient. Who betray Caesar end up with prominent government position and gold. Sapiere proficiensis. Something almost Soviet about these stone worker men. Know your place. We called you working class for a reason. Don't you know what you're meant to be doing? You're meant to be working. What are you doing watching a YouTube video? Get back to work. And then there's a couple more here. These are, I think they were like miners. And these 2 here are steel workers. They've got an anvil. An anvil, a hammer, and a flat cap. There's still a bit of architectural design and beauty. Still, even though it's mostly modernist, still a bit of niceness. Still, just a bat. Sun's coming out. And you see all this? You see all this? This is copper oxide. Look at that. When copper mixes with oxygen in the air or in the water or both, you get this lovely green color used by many an architect. You see it prominently in many of the domes above Edinburgh. But I think this might be accidental copper oxide off the grounding metal here. You can see a bit of evidence of it. Look at that. Get your copper oxide out, boys. Speak of the devil. There's a nice copper oxide square dome there. Look at that. Purple lighter. That's someone's makeshift bed here. And I was right. 1930s. 70-year anniversary on 2009. 1939. They were like, you know what? The year of our Lord 1939. There's a war breaking out in Europe. Let's build a county hall. That'll show the Nazis. Viewers are like Charlie. Correlation certainly doesn't imply causation. You can do other things when the Nazis are doing their thing. It doesn't mean that it's caused. Chill. So goodbye, county hall. Hello, tent on the Riverside. But wait, there's more. Let's not get too dizzy by panning too quickly. But nice enough bridge. And there's now a proper big professional tent here. Look at that. Get quite a few crackheads in there, or other vulnerable people I shouldn't mock too much. Anyone home? Very sad. But not as sad as what I'm about to show you. Let's have a look down here. Get a bit of sun on the lens. There you go, through the tree branches. Turning the camera around. You're not looking well there, boat boy. I saw the story of Lieutenant Dan, the guy who survived those storms in Florida, staying there for the hurricanes. And this reminds me a bit of his boats. Even the first aid kit and his Dettol wipes have remained here. Interesting. And no visit to a UK river is complete without an angry swan coming to have a go. But look at this Victorian engineering. Look at that. And look at our boat again. And he's been here for a while. He's been here for a while, but I think the gooseman, the swan man, you know, I thought that was quite strong current, but not to a swan. Look at this. I have no bread for you. I apologize. But you can come say hello anyway. Look at that. Oh, West Bridgford, I'm in the centre now, and I look up and just look at this nice scene. Just look at it. You just know it's civilized. Well, it was, how do we put this? Reassuringly very, very, very middle class, but I'm going into Nottingham. Going over the River Trent again. And goodbye, West Bridgford. Must be a lot better than East Bridgford, but Nottingham city centre beckons. And it's the first time I've ever ridden a bus in Nottingham, and it's a very spacious and quiet experience. The bus is a bit rattly, but there's only me and that lady there. Central Nottingham, Winter Wonderland was in the news 3 days ago. Big gang of urban feral youths with balaclavas pulled out machetes and chased another group of urban feral youths here in the city centre, terrifying families, babies, tourists. And yeah, that's the city centre for you. So we're not even kept safe from homegrown machete bandits, so we're going to be really kept safe from other sorts of threats. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, Debenhams is still obviously gone bust a few years ago, so in front of it you got the carnies. The carnies doing their thing. And reassuringly, because it's a machete fighting area, there's one very small female community support officer. Oh, and it's like it's the gnomes that work for Santa Claus in fluorescent. So I was in Nottingham a few weeks back. Wasn't quite as sunny a day as this, but I labelled it the UK's version of Johannesburg, and I just want to see if it's any better since then with the Christmas markets. It's suffered a bit of a setback reputationally with the machete bandits hacking at each other in the town centre just under the town hall, which is this bad boy. But we'll see. We'll see. Come on, just when I start filming, they stop. Oh, here we go. Nightmare music. This reminds me of the scene in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas when Raoul Duke and his fat Samoan lawyer go into Circus on ether. What is it? They were... No, what is it? No, what the hell? What was it? What were they sniffing on their lapels? On their sleeves? Ether? I don't know. Clifton South, eh? I feel like I really need a coffee. Like a real coffee. Not a cheap, nasty one. A proper coffee. Oh, God. Is it going to have to be Starbucks again? It's right there. And I better drink some before I die. Yeah, I thought it was. There's, you know, Volvo, one of the brands most associated with undercover police, and they've just put their police baseball caps on, so yeah, they're not taking the chances here in stabbing him. So just chatting to some viewers. You know the little flashy LED lights. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Now this is UK. No, oh, start again. This is British Christmas markets for you. Paramilitaries, armed to the teeth, making sure that people don't hack each other to pieces or car ram each other. Sorry, car ram of peace each other to pieces. Glock 19. Ho ho! Looking past these pirates here and these slogans, just having a chuckle to myself, thinking that this might be the slogans for your party. That far left crazy shit started by Zara Sultana and Jeremy Corbyn. Boys only, go away. Girls keep out, pirates only. Wait, there's a better one on this side, I think. Wait. Yeah, man cave, danger. Okay, this is probably the main shopping drag, pedestrianised. You've got what? Safe City Partnership. Look at the bulletproof and stab-proof armour they have to wear just to keep you safe. Let's turn the camera back around. It's all a bit, although it is a bit cleaner than last time. I might upgrade it. Might upgrade Nottingham from the Johannesburg of Great Britain to the Mogadishu of Great Britain, maybe. Oh, I like this song. I agree. No. I used to. No. I'll have what this guy's having. How are you doing? Stopping cars now. Although I think that's a viewer. Hello, viewer. How are you? There you go. It's all good. Down Hertz Yard. It hurts. It hurts. Look at this. Here we go. Down the bowels. Still in Nottingham city centre. Hertz Yard. It's also a bar. There's a few things down here. Although Hertz Yard is boarded up, it hurts too much. We're going to appear back in the Winter Wonderland city centre, I believe. Let's have a look. Cucamara, Nottingham's original cocktail bar. Okay. Yeah, we're back. We're back, and McDonald's and Taco Bell. Santa's little helpers. Very small officers, very small ones, are in the very small Toyota Aygo police car. Alright, well, all this here needs to be demolished immediately. Now, yesterday, 10 years ago. Look at it. see what's down here. Church, the monument, and vape shops, shut down shops, and a army, navy, and air force recruitment shop. Go on, just in time for the Battle of Beijing 2028 or the Siege of Moscow 2026. Crack. When you're sucking a robot penis vape, then you can have a go on the eye crack. Charity muggers, private profit-making companies masquerading as charity volunteers. American Candy, might be money laundering, you never know. And a high-calorie enthusiast outside, tossed. She should have tossed her food away, but no. Well, we're going that way, and here. Hey guys, you're right. Hello. And here, the National Health Service, the government, are gutting this big building, and they're going to build a community diagnostic center so that all your crackheads and junkies, of course, they're selling it as professionals. Look, so that all your crackheads and junkies can come and get tested for hepatitis and AIDS after they share needles, and the staff, the very diverse staff of the NHS will say, yep, you have gangrene in your leg. You, sir, you have gangrene in your neck. Diagnose this. Now, come this. There's that dickhead, there's that. There he is, there's that dickhead, there he is. Big fat guy with dreads. No wonder his little munchkin friend hated me. Here's another one. White guy with dreadlocks. Get a job, get a haircut, have a shower. Yeah, I mean it. If you're not in Jamaica, what are you doing with dreadlocks, white boy? Look at this fine gentleman with good taste.
Yes, Paul.
Thanks, mate. All the best. Yeah, still there. See ya. Thank you. I'm in some shitty government regeneration project. It's all very. Hello, mate. Marsh car park. It's all okay. It's all like, you know, Britain is a third world socialist country. We're doing our best. You know, other countries just build. They dynamic, entrepreneurial. Here we need about 17,000 government and local government and council meetings. We've got to keep the commies happy, crackheads, all the angry Karens. Everyone's got to be placated before anything can be done. And by the time it's done, it's obsolete, it's overpriced, it's over budget. Nobody cares anymore. And so you get this rot. Yeah, rot's the right word. We are rotted. We are scummy. Okay, I remember this. I think I'm near the train station. In fact, yeah, there it is, the train station. And here's some nice Jamaica colours, man. Celebrating Britain's first black magistrate, Eric Irons, or Cedric Irons. I can't see the first word. But they've not done him justice, no pun intended. They've made him look like he's got one too many chromosomes. I'm sure he didn't look like that. I'm sure he looked normal. That's the Greater Arst Grey Swan. And you got the old traditional warehouses on the side here from the Victorian era. Very nice. We'll pass the sperm bush. Stinks of spunk. Semen demon. And first of all, I ignore that modernist shit. Have a look at this. There you go. Let's zoom in a bit. There you go. And behind us, that architectural monstrosity is the Justice Centre. The court for felonies and misdemeanors, I think. It's certainly a magistrate's court. It might even be a crown court. Let's get a bit closer and have a look. Justice Centero. Family and youth court over there. Some Swamp Thing juice. Canada geese. Lovely geese. honking away. And British waterways. Look at that. Still a bit of design, still a bit of niceness, but we're here for the horror. Ugh. Ugh. Not just any waterways, British waterways. Now there's many parts of Britain that look like this. Lots of Birmingham, lots of Liverpool. Birmingham especially, love a canal in Birmingham. Even parts of Manchester look just like this. The Victorians and the pre-Victorians, they loved a bit of money making, and they could do it without 17,000 government meetings. They could just do it. They could just colonize. They could just take over. They could just do it. Very dewy people. Now we're dainty, very dainty. And look at this, another modernist monstrosity now abandoned and chipboarded up. Have I told you I hate graffiti? Really don't like it. And you see all this? A bygone era. 69, Sampar, G. Woodward, Overseers, T. Godfrey, and then someone in the 20th century, probably in the 90s, said, you know what? I approve those plans, Mr. Architect. That'll look great down by the canal in central Nottingham. What a load of shit. But fear not, viewers. There's plenty more. There's plenty more as we go back into the town centre. Sorry, city centre. Oh my me. So, you're going to like this one, guys. There's Nottingham Castle. There's a Robin Hood statue down there. And this is, so they say, the oldest pub, the oldest inn in England. 1,000 years old, from the times of the Crusades. It's called Ye Oldie Trip to Jerusalem or something. Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I'm just doing a YouTube video. Yeah, just hanging out. Oh, dude, it's publicly accessible. We'll be all right.
No, this isn't.
Mate, it is. Look, I literally just walked over. Look, look. Now, dude, don't be so weird, dude. Like, I'm clearly not a threat.
You're
I'm
not
just.
a threat, but you can just do it on this side of the fence, please.
Because you're being so authoritarian about
One of
it.
them ones.
What are you being racist?
Racist?
You being what do you mean one of them ones?
YouTubers.
At least you didn't say TikTok. Oh, no, don't call the big guy. Don't call the big guy. I'm literally going to be 2 minutes. I'm going to be 2 minutes.
Do it on that side, mate.
Take care, dude. I don't want any conflict.
Do it on that side.
I don't want any conflict.
Do it on that side, then, please.
Stop telling me what to do. This is a civil matter, mate. Relax.
It's not. It's a civil matter until I tell you to leave. Once I tell you to leave, then it becomes an aggravated assault.
Aggravated assault?
Sorry, not assault. Aggravated trespassing, I meant to say.
All right, I am officially leaving.
Thank you.
I'm leaving, don't worry. Where's the big guy? You know what? I'm gonna stay. Call the police. Call the police, go on. Call the cops. Call them.
So you stepped off the premises and then you said call the police, yeah?
No, I said while I was still on it.
No, we got it.
Trespasser. Trespasser. Does it feel good? Does it feel good? Authority? Feel good? You calling the big boys? It's important to record these weak men because they will invent lies. They will invent lies to the police. So it's important to record it because you'll say all sorts. Look at that! Look at that face! Look at that! Look at that! He's 5'3", and he's thoroughly enjoyed this. This is a great moment for him. Look at the backdrop. Look at this dystopian backdrop. Don't tell lies to the police. Don't tell lies. Don't exaggerate it. Good luck with the authority. I hope it helps you get a girlfriend or grow some few inches or whatever it is you're looking for. Good luck, guys. Take care. I must carry on. Thank you. Tell the police I'll be around, you know. Anyway, where was I? Little weirdo. Real little dwarfy weirdo. Yeah, your oldie trip to Jerusalem from 1189. And the castle, as I was saying. And the joke was, the reason why I was here was look at the backdrop. Look at this. Look what they're defending. That's UK in it. That is proper UK aesthetic right there. He is authoritizing hard. Really hard. Was it worth a 999 call? Was that an emergency? Was that an emergency? Big guy. Sorry, little guy. Santa's little helper. Don't tell lies to the police, though. Don't tell lies. Bye-bye. Hope you get a bit of power or something, whatever it is you're looking for. Anyway, look at that backdrop. Look at that backdrop. Look at it. Look. As the good Dr. Jordan Peterson said, don't be scared of strong men. Don't be scared of big, strong men. Be scared of the weak men. Be scared of the little men. They're the ones that make up concentration camp guards. They're the ones that do the torturing, the secret police. The ones who were never given any power or access to females. They have to really try hard to F you up. And their weakness gets poisoned and turned into the state machine. So we're going to leave the little guy, leave the little, he's not even a beta, we'll leave the little delta behind, leave the little epsilon behind as we go back. We all know that had I stood my ground, nothing would have happened. The police would have come, they would have said, can you please leave? And if I refused, they could have kicked off. But it's so 2015, it's so 10 years ago. To do that, I just wanted my scene with the little guy. Just my little scene. And that's it. That's all I wanted. That's a short walk from the oldest pub in England back to Stab Central, which is Winter Wonderland in Nottingham. Now, Nottingham, for the last 20 years, has had a bit of a reputation as a gun crime, shooty kind of place. But now, like, oh, sorry, Pidge. But now, like everywhere else in England, it's also getting incredibly stabby. And this follows the same pattern of demographic change all over England. It didn't used to be like this, but it is now. Now here's a very fetching police vehicles. Look at that. With the undercover one on the end. But if it's an Audi, if it's a BMW X5, if it's a Volvo, and it's in the city centre, it might just very well be undercover shooty officers. The colour Neo-Yookay is black. It's what everyone wears now. Roadman vibes, me. Roadman. Go look scary. Go look scary. Well. Blast from the past day. Security guard, not allowed! Not allowed. And we head past the box and the Thurland Hall. There's so many different species of fluorescent security apparatus walking around. So many of them. And oh my god, wait, there's an ugly view here. Wait, look at this. Look at this shot here. Look at this. Look at this horror. Look at that. When you've got a short white-haired old lady with a leopard print jacket, big gold earrings, and she's smoking a cigarette with her mishy outside the Thurland, you know you're at a good place. The old UK is gone. It only exists in small pockets in a few key cities, and the vast majority of city centres, not including Edinburgh. Edinburgh seems quite touristy, so it's certain pockets of London as well have escaped the globalisation, but everywhere else is vape shop after barber shop, after stab, after machete, after gun crime, after ethnic civil war vibes, and we're back at the political pavement. The LGTV 4K flag. We will avoid that. I don't want to turn. Stony Street, and again, it's just young people. They've never seen the old world. These are post 9/11 babies wandering around. They've never seen it. They don't know the old world like we do. Hey viewers, hey older viewers. But they're not stopping with the pavement propaganda, the pavement political propaganda, the PPP. Now even the National Health Service here, the health shop, NHS, it's full of propaganda. Look at that. Protect the dolls. DIYing. Are you DIYing hormones for gender-affirming care? Have you checked that your injecting techniques are safe with a professional? Oh my God. This is literally a government. This is government paid by the taxpayer. This is paid by the taxpayer. And they're asking you if you inject correctly. They're having a look at me. Self-inject hormones into your body, but you can't smoke here. Not allowed. This is the new world I'm talking about. This is a perfect example of the new UK. Look at that. More skid marks on my helmet than either Ayrton Senna or Freddie Mercury. Oh, she appeared at the door. I started filming. She hid again. Why do they care? Like, if it's not political, if it's just normal, why do they care that a YouTuber would come and make some peaceful comments about it? Why would they care? She popped her head around the door like, really? How dare you? Off with his head. Get a syringe ready. We've got some hormones for that guy. Balance out his testosterone a little bit. Sometimes I get fully cynical. I'm like, just nuke it all. Just turn it all to glass. Start again. No wonder there's no spacefaring aliens visiting us. Society, after a while, it's one giant Weimar Republic. Just nuke it all. We're at Lace Market tram stop, and I assume I'm heading into Lace Market. I assume, I could be wrong. But I never wanted to set out and do a dark video, but like many of my viewers, you try and remain all peace and love, but just everything chips away at your tolerance. Everything chips away at your dignity. You know, any family man, any family woman, anyone with children, anyone wanting to have children, or even if you just abstractly support the idea of family, you don't even need to have kids yourself. You just need to support the future, because without children there is no future, obviously. How can you not fail to be horrified by the new world? The new horror show, the dystopia that we're living in. We didn't fight 2 world wars and win them. That's the point. We didn't win them for this. What's that in there? Nottingham Collegio. What have we got? Are that people smoking in there? Probably not. Can't get over how ugly everything is. Spiritually ugly. Yeah, science did away with religion. But there's nothing to fill the void. There's nothing to fill the vacuum. And there's a special kind of nihilism here in Britain. There's a special kind of horror from a once formerly great empire that had balls. Now a husk. A guilt-ridden, collapsing husk of a nation. And I saw a meme on Instagram Reels. Saw a meme of British people 20 years ago mocking the Poles. Ah, Polish people, you're cleaners, domestic servants, blah, 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 look at you. And then now, Brits are saying, please, Polish people, can we please move to your country? The only nation in Western Europe that's had no Islamist terror attacks. It's a safe Christian country. So who has the last laugh? The Polish people have the last laugh. I've got to visit one day. I hear amazing things about Poland, but Britain, on the other hand, hellhole. I think I need another coffee. Anything to put some artificial warmth into this cold, desiccated husk of a human that I've become. Only kidding, it's still me, everything's fine. Police cars everywhere in Stab Central 1, Nottingham. Okay, as we pass some more street furniture, we're leaving the city now. It's a government building. There's a train station. Okay, we're out of the city centre, back in the suburbs. And we're heading back towards the River Trent and over into West Bridgford. And it's a bit scary out here. Just a bit. What was that? The riverway. Probably closed down for being way too stabby. Way too stabby. Jeez. And the people who seem to have jobs are cycling through here at a quick pace to get over the river. The exodus of the workers, they're getting out. Time to get out of Nottingham. It really is. What is that? It's a dry cleaners. We're almost across the river. And there the zombies and the vampires can't get me. None of the TikTok fans can get me. Oh my god, it's you off TikTok, innit? It's you off TikTok! Arrgh. By the Winter Wonderland, and the worst one was this big high-calorie enthusiast. The kind of lady you wouldn't recommend go swimming off the coast of Norway or Japan. And she's like, oh my god, it's you off TikTok! So I smile politely and carry on. And she's like, hold on, what's your name again? I just said, don't worry about it, and just carried on walking. Effing TikTok, man. What a horrible, disgusting piece of crap social media for scum. Oh, the safety. The safety of West Bridgford. Take me in. Take me back into your middle-class embrace. Take me away from the Neo Britain, the Neo-Yookay. Take me away. Take me into your warm embrace. My Zion. My safe place. A place where I won't be stabbed or accosted by TikTok viewers. And to continue from the start of the video for continuity's sake, the whole roof is copper oxide. Not just the vestibule, the whole thing. Back on Henry Road, West Bridgford, where it all began, and this is where it all ends. I am, like you, horrified by the state of Great Britain. We're just going to retreat into smaller and smaller pockets without them. This is Charlie Veitch reporting from the outskirts of Nottingham now, and I'll see you as always on the next video.